Steps here with Steps Gaming. I'm here today at Tappers Arcade Bar in Indianapolis, Indiana. Gonna do a walkthrough, and I'm here with one of the owners, Austin. Austin's getting ready for a brand new day here at Tappers Arcade Bar, getting everything ready to go.
Yeah, so it's all kind of, I mean, we're in setup mode now, but so basically the way Tappers works is we got 60 free-to-play arcade games. We do have the pinball machines. Those are 50 cents to $1. Most of them are $1. We also have console games. So on these console games, we're running the EverDrives on everything. This one we have this SD top loader, so we just got an SD card in here. But anyway, the point is, there's plenty of games. We do run the original consoles. Plenty of games to choose from. We've got a Super Nintendo, GameCube, and a 64. But yeah, we just ask you come in. You can play any of the arcade games. You can play the console games. We have a Switch set up over there. And we just ask that you purchase something from the bar. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. We know that not everybody drinks, so it could be a soda, it could be a root beer, or we've got Liquid Death or things, but we've got pretty good craft beer lineup all the time. We've got some craft cocktails. All of our stuff's on draft, so that's kind of the play on the name, is you tap the beers, you tap the kegs, and then you tap the games. We also do have the arcade game tapper, so it all kind of plays into it. But yeah, it's all free to play. We just ask everybody to purchase something, and that's kind of how it works here.
They're in the process of opening, but here is a visual of the bar you have here at Tappers. And then over to the left, we have the tapper machine, which is, you can't have a Tappers without a tapper arcade machine. If that wasn't here, I mean, I think they'd be in trouble, right? Nice tapper. We got Tron. I know a lot of you love Tron. Here is the real deal Tron right here. We got a Burger Time, definitely a classic right there. We have Centipede here. And a Wizard of War. And a Space Zap. I think that's a mirror up there. It's pretty cool. We've got an original Gauntlet machine. Here we go, Miss Pac-Man. And a shout out to the Galaga guy. We got a real live Galaga right here. I don't know what's going on with this one, if it's just off or if it is in repair, but it's a Galaga 88. We got a Space Invaders, like Papa Brad used to play over in the Kmart back in the day. We got an Atari Pole Position. Come along the other side here, we got the Baby Pac-Man. We got a Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition. Big Blue. Looks like it's running World Warrior Champions Edition. Oh, it's all of it. It's Anniversary Edition. Wake up. Mortal Kombat 2. We got a big red Neo Geo. Looks like it's running Bust a Move, Metal Slug, King of Fighters 98, and 1945 Plus. Pretty good selection on that Neo Geo. A Sunset Riders, one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite beat 'em up. Got a Dragon's Lair with the extra monitor so people could watch. We got a Chulix, which is obviously like a Vulix, and it's running a Steam PC. Right now I turned on Tekken 8, so that's what's running right now on that. We have an Astro City. There's two of them here. They are not linked right now anyway. Maybe they will be in the future. Obviously we got Marvel Capcom 2 over here. Gyrus. We got Time Pilot. We got a Track and Field. Final Fight. I don't think this wall's not on yet, but it's Final Fight, Ghouls and Ghosts, Off-Road, and Star Wars Trilogy. We got an NBA Jam Tournament Edition, a Contra, and as you've seen in my previous video, we have the actual Berserk machine right there. We got Aliens Extermination, a House of the Dead original, we have the Cruisin' USA, this Gungeon machine over here.
So it's a, this game was actually developed by some local guys. So Gungeon wanted to put out a, for their fans, they wanted to put out like a arcade, on the floor arcade version of their game. So there were these guys who developed a game called Skycrusher here locally that they got a hold of them, and Devolver paid them to kind of put this thing together. So it's a, you know, a two-player shooting game, kind of like not necessarily as much as like, so it's based on kind of House of the Dead. So it's House of the Gun Dead, but it's less like it's less like linear, I guess is maybe not the right word, but where you do have a couple different doors that you can take a couple different ways. So it's a little bit more of a choose your own adventure more than like a normal shooter, but beautifully designed. A lot of good pixel artwork in here, and it plays great. It's one of the more, it's the most modern game. It just came out like, I don't know, a few months, well, I guess like 6 months, maybe 7 months, a long time gets away from it. But one of the more modern games. It is an LCD, so most of the things we have in here are CRTs still. But I mean, having something modern, it just makes sense, and the thing still, it looks amazing. And you got, yeah, it's a great gameplay.
So this thing's got some awesome Sin and Guns in there. I was playing on this earlier, and the game plays really, really well.
Skip the tutorial. So you shoot those targets to kind of avoid the attack. That's kind of a cool idea. When the targets pop up, as long as you hit those, you avoid the attack on your life. And I'm not very good at this. Don't use me as your pro example.
I didn't ask you. I just said, hey, go ahead and play. I know it's okay if you're not a pro. You're not doing too bad. You obviously played it before.
Yeah, a couple times. So see, I didn't get that target in time, so then you took an attack on that. So now you get an option of, you got 3 paths, so which door do you want to go through? So you can shoot whichever one you want to go through. So now this is where it's different than, you know, some of the other shooters where you just kind of have to follow that linear line of gameplay. So I can choose that way and then go to a different room. Also, the feedback on these is pretty cool. Like every time you shoot, you know, you get this thing that's like feeling that. I mean, it's not like an actual gun, but you do have a little bit of recoil action.
We have a Blitz 2000 Gold and NBA on NBA Showtime with a Blitz control panel. Looks like it's a Blitz cab. We have a Killer Queen. And then over here we have another Killer Queen. We got the Nintendo wall back here. We got an original Donkey Kong machine. We got an original Mario Brothers machine. We have a Popeye. And a Punch-Out. Dual screen Punch-Out. A Asteroids machine. A Konami Simpsons machine. And we got Dig Dug. If he wasn't Galaga guy, he would have been the Dig Dug guy, he said. Huge Namco fan. We got Paperboy. With the right controls. We have a Turtles in Time. It looks like it's running Turtles in Time. The artwork is for the original Ninja Turtles. We got Williams Defender. Everybody loves some Defender. Arcade 1UP needs to make some more Defender countercades. That's what everybody wants. Smash TV, there's another one that everybody wants. And not only do they want Smash TV, they also want Robotron. And now we're gonna get into Pinball Row. So we got lots of pinball here at Tappers. I have Austin here. And so we got a lot of Stern. Are we looking at a lot of pros?
Actually, a lot of our games are premium. I think we only have 4 that are the pro version of the games. So that would be Bond, Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden, and Guardians of the Galaxy are the only pros that we have. In addition to the Sterns, we've got, we don't have the new Jaws, so that's the one new one that we're missing, but we've got most of the new games. We've got a couple Jersey Jacks, and those are the limited edition versions of those, of Toy Story and Willy Wonka. We just got rid of a Hobbit in lieu of the new Pulp Fiction out from Chicago Gaming. In addition to the Pulp Fiction, we've got Attack from Mars Medieval and Monster Bash, and the Medieval is just like the standard version of that game, but these are all the remakes too. But yeah, mostly premium, so if you're into pinball and you want to play some of the premium games, I think this is a great option for you.
Which one's your favorite?
You know, I don't know. I mean, they all have like their quirks and things. I like the Stranger Things. I like there's a UV mode that we've got installed on this game, so that's a little bit extra. But you can kind of go into an upside down mode. I like the bells and whistles, you know? I mean, some people are about the gameplay and about all of that. I think, you know, just like the features and the lights and those kind of things are cool. This one having the screen in the middle, the screen drops down, and then you're shooting the Demogorgon in the mouth. That's awesome. And then you can go into like the upside down mode. So this game comes with like a UV like paint on it. So there are things that you can't see here that exist only with a black light. So when you go into the upside down mode on that game, it just changes the game, and it kind of goes dark, and you got like little, you got all your little UV art and everything. It's super cool. Yeah.
What does pinball cost here at Tappers?
So all the games are mostly $1. We've got a couple that are on 75 cents. I think that's where we're at now. If you're trying to save some money and you still want to play some pinball, it's 50 cents on Mondays. So every game is 50 cents. It's kind of half off Mondays. This is what we do for pinball then.
I'm signing off here from Tappers Arcade Bar, an awesome retro arcade experience you can have here if you come to or are in the Indianapolis area. I want to thank Austin here with Tappers.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we see you guys soon.
And we'll see you in the next video.